Alright, what's going on, guys? So welcome back. Today we'll be replacing the rear pads and rotors on this 2011 Impala. Same process for a lot of these vehicles where the parking brake is incorporated with the rear disc brake setup. And then a bunch of these Impalas. So let's get started. Okay, so the Impala's up in the air, wheels are all off, so we can start ripping and tearing. First, we're going to take our 14 millimeter socket. We're going to get these slide pin bolts out of here, disconnect the caliper from the anchor. Okay, so now we can just pry the caliper off of here. Right. Get rid of our old pads. And then now we will take a 13 millimeter socket, and then we will just get that caliper bracket off of there. Okay, so next we have this one Torx bolt holding the rotor to the hub. So we need to get that out of there. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this impact tool and we're just going to put it on, put it in there. Give it a little bit of preload and then just smack it with a hammer and it'll impact it off. There we go. Alright, so got her out. Another method is if you just kind of heat this up with the torch, just get it glowing red. Then you can just, you can just get it out with just by hand. So that's just another way. I normally do it that way, but I figure most people don't have access to a torch. Okay, so everything's apart. So what we need to do now is we need to collapse the calipers. The parking brake style, so you got to twist them in. You need a special tool. So this is actually a very cheap alternative. This one's only like $5. It kind of has a bunch of different tabs on it that help you just grip whatever style you have and twist it in. So we're just gonna grab it, and we should be able to just turn it, and it should twist in. Like it is. Alright, I think we're all the way there. So you want to make sure that the grooves on the piston of the caliper are straight up and down, so that way the tab can kind of just fit in there nicely the way it's supposed to. Okay, so next I'm just going to kind of clean up this hub as best as I can with a wire brush. Just make sure that the rotor is going to be sitting nice on there, and just get rid of all the stuff that's going to prevent it from doing that. So Alright, so now we're going to clean up the rotor. We're just going to spray down with some brake cleaner, get all the oil off of there that comes from the packaging. You know, so we don't have to worry about that. Alright, so now we just want to kind of just give these, the caliper bracket a good cleaning. You know, just knock all that brake dust, the rust, and all the dirt out of there. Okay, and then I hit these with a wire brush, kind of clean them up, did a similar thing. I'm going to be reusing these because my new pads don't come with the new clips, the anti-rattle clips, but they, most time they should, but that's alright. Now then we also just kind of want to maybe make sure that these slide pins are moving freely. You know, you want them, both of them. I always kind of just, I'm going to re-grease these, kind of get some fresh grease in there. You know, can't hurt. Okay, and then we also just wanted to kind of grease where the pads will be sliding around. You know, make sure so that way these, you know, these pads don't seize up in place. And everything moving nice and freely, that should be moving, and everything that should be locked down needs to be locked down. All right, so now we can put the bracket back on there. Just gonna slide it on over. Okay, so now we're just going to tighten these up. Now we can put our new pads in place. Not all of them have this to kind of prevent, kind of start squeaking when you're going to start needing pads, or you need a replacement. So we're going to put that on the inside. Yep, so now we're going to put the caliper back on there. Make sure everything's lined up. Now we can tighten them down with the 14 mil. Okay, now lastly, I will be putting in the screw that holds the rotor nice and flush against the hub. Alright, so that's all there is to pushing your brakes, rear brakes on a Chevy Impala. The other side's obviously just a mirror image of it. It's the exact same. One recommendation I do have is I plan to just kind of just do a quick brake flush while I'm in here. So, but that's up to you. So if you guys like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. Comment if you have any other suggestions for me, stuff you want to see me do. And then also subscribe if you for any other future content I have for you guys. Thanks. All right, peace.